Hello everyone, my name is TiffyMissWiffy and today I'm going to go over guilds and some of their benefits they have to offer for newer players or maybe even other players who just want a quick refresh. So while I tend to stick to the shadows, I'm pretty quiet, I'm actually really bad at attending events, I would still never consider playing without a guild. I love the community a guild offers and the support of knowing there is usually always someone there who can help, whether it be a mastery point or even just a simple question. The knowledge some of these players have, I swear there's like one person in every guild who's like a patch note encyclopedia. But I also love how good it feels when you're able to help someone else, so I find it personally rewarding and it's kind of my way of giving back when I can. And if that wasn't enough of a reward for yourselves, I find guilds are quick to remind everyone in chat of new updates, how to solve puzzles, and of course when there are free items in the Black Lion trading post. So let's go over some of the features a guild has to offer. So the most common benefits players think of when joining a guild, of course, is the guild chat channel. The guild panel, which you can bring up by hitting G. You can also see information on this panel about which members are online and maybe where they're at. The guild vault, of course, which is the guild's inventory, but there's just so much more that a guild can offer players. So let's start with Guild Enhancements. These are 24-hour buffs that you can get for free, and while many players have heard of Guild Enhancements, not everyone is taking advantage of them. So to start, you must first have the Heart of Thorns expansion, which comes free with the Path of Fire expansion. The enhancement must be unlocked by your guild in order to get it, but once unlocked, you can get it for free, but it doesn't just automatically happen. You need to talk to Nathan, the bartender, in your guild hall. You can only have one active enhancement at a time, but you can switch another one, you just have to select it. The percentage of the buff depends on what your guild has unlocked, but these can go up to 20% for some of the buffs. Some types of enhancements are Magic Find, Experience, and World v World Reward Boost. While we're here, let's talk about guild halls. For those of you who might not be as familiar, a guild hall is just a place where you can meet, play, and socialize with your guild. You can access the guild hall right from the guild panel. There are 3 different guild hall locations your guild can claim. The Gilded Hollow in Auric Basin, Lost Precipice in Verdant Brink, and Windswept Haven in the Domain of Vabi. For the most part, they offer the same services with just a bit of a different layout, but each guild hall does offer a random item that can be mined when using the guild or synthesizer. For example, when mining in the Windswept Haven, the guild or synthesizer will randomly grant obsidian shards. You can also gain a tenebrous crystal from the Gilded Hollow and shimmering crystals from the Lost Precipice. Some services and merchants depend on the level of your guild, but also the permissions you have within your guild. Let's go over some of the services you can find within the guild hall. The Guild Arena, here you can test out combat. The Guild Mine, so this is a place for your guild to gather Ethereum, which is a currency that your guild can use for upgrades. The Guild Tavern, which we had mentioned before. This is again where you can select your enhancement for a buff that you would like to use. The Guild Workshop, so this is where you're going to be able to find the guild crafting discipline scribing, and that for the most part is used to make guild decorations. And then of course there's the War Room where you can interact with claim objectives in World v World. So that's just at a high level for those of you who might not be familiar. There's obviously more items for the guild hall to offer you, but once upgraded, your guild can add portals within the guild hall so you can travel directly for guild missions. And of course, the guild decorations can vastly change how it looks, and while some decorations have a purpose, such as the arena decorations have combat effects, some guilds can get pretty creative with jumping puzzles within their hall using decorations. Guild missions. Guild missions are weekly guild challenges, so typically your guild will pick a day and a time that works best for them, and they'll typically run it at the same time so everyone can get into a routine. These are time-based objectives, so completing a mission will reward your guild a favor, and favor is a currency your guild can use towards making guild hall upgrades. If representing your guild, when completing the mission you'll be awarded guild commendations. This is a guild currency that you can spend on items such as banners, ascended gear, and guild miniatures. The Guild Initiative Headquarters. So the Guild Initiative Headquarters offers guild services located in Lion's Arch. The services available are again dependent on your guild's level, but also your permissions within the guild. Here you can access a guild bank, create your own guild, or claim a guild hall. Guild Recruitment. So if you're looking for a guild, you can pull up your contacts panel or hit Y. Here you can search under Guild Recruitment to see if any guilds are advertising. You can also sometimes see them post in the map chat as well. You can also check out the Guild Wars 2 forum. I'll add the link below. It does have a looking for guild section. There are guilds focused specific around the region you play in, role-playing, fashion, and just to hang out and socialize. So you can join up to 5 guilds. Just make sure if you're doing guild missions that you're representing that guild. Well, that is it from me. I hope it was helpful, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're enjoying the guides, maybe consider sticking around. Maybe. That's my indirect way of prompting you to maybe subscribe. It's okay if you don't though. And I don't know, guys. Maybe see you around.